Welcome. Have a nice day. Today is Wednesday, 19th of April 2023. This day is celebrated as World Liver Day. An annual celebration of World Liver Day takes place on April 19. The day is dedicated to the spreading awareness about the liver disease. 1975, India's first satellite Aryabhatta launched in orbit from Kapustin Yar, Russia. On the same day, so starting the newspaper, 19 April in Indian and world history is actually celebrated, observed and remembered for various reasons. 19 April is the birth anniversary of Mahatma Hansraj, Arshad Varsi and Anju Bobby George. 19 April is also observed as the death anniversary of the Anant Lakshman Kanhera and Said Hassan Imam. So starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that India Russia agreed to deepen trade and economic relations. The External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets Russian Deputy Prime Minister Denis Valentinovich Manturov in New Delhi on April 18, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that no absolute concept of a man or a woman, says Supreme Court in the same-sex marriage case. Advocate Vox passed the Supreme Court of India building in New Delhi on April 18, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Bilkis Banu case Supreme Court lashes out at Center Gujarat claim a privilege over remission files. A view of the Supreme Court of India in New Delhi. On Bilkis Banu case, Supreme Court is issue notice to Center Gujarat government on plea against remission to convicts. Court to focus on the question of Gujarat's jurisdiction in prematurely releasing 11 men sentenced to life for the gang rape of Bilkis Banu and the murder of her family during the 2002 riots. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that behind Nitish Kumar's huge tragedy, a U-turn fear hurting base Magatha Bandhan pushback national ambition. Over 90% booked in 3.75 lakh liquor ban cases. Mostly first-time drinkers belong to OBCs, EBCs and SCs, which form a core base of not only JDU but also in Magatha Bandhan allies. The Nitish-led Magatha Bandhan government appeared to be keen on projecting its change of heart from its previous hard stance of denying compensation in the huge tragedies despite the rules being in place. Indian Express also states that horrible content Wikipedia sources Parliament Museum upgrade caught in row. The nearly rupees 15 crore project is meant to modernize and upgrade the existing Parliament Museum, which was inaugurated at Parliamentary Library building on August 15, 2006 by the President APJ Abdul Kalam, an exhibit at a Parliament Museum which has since been dismantled. Indian Express also states that grant in aid bodies get 5 days to apply for setting up operating Gyan Setu schools. The association also demanded that instead of accommodating 2,000 students in each school, 4 schools should have a capacity to teach 500 students each. Separate schools for boys and girls should come up under the Gyan Shakti residential schools and Gyan Setu Day. Gyan Setu Day schools be run in a government schools and if required grant in aid organization be roped in. The committee members on Tuesday met Education Minister Gobar Dinor, Ministry of MOS Education, Prayerful Pansheria, Secretary Education Vinod Rao and senior department officials. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that India and Russia to address trade deficit excess issue to unlock full potential. New Delhi, India and Russia on Tuesday agreed to work jointly to unlock the full potential of their economic relationship by addressing the trade deficit and market access issues. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar co-chaired the 24th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission for Trade, Economic and Scientific Cultural Cooperation with the Russian future Deputy Prime Minister Denis Mantrao in New Delhi. Hindustan Times also states that ethic murder case shooters must have fired hundreds of rounds to practice Kanpur. The precision with which the three shooters cut into the security cordon and took out Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf can only come with rigorous practices. Experts the way the three accused handled the firearms and executed the operation with near perfection also showed their skill. They added. Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf were shot dead on April 15. Hindustan Times also states that government tells district admins to file daily COVID-19 reports. With the COVID-19 cases rising rapidly in the national capital of the Delhi, government has directed all the districts to be alert, especially in the coming week. District officials have been asked to take extra care for the treatment of patients as well as the conduct of special awareness drives. Senior doctors in hospitals said that while the positivity rate in the city the number of admissions is low and the symptoms are mild to moderate. Going towards the economy of the country, India and China snap up Russian oil in April above price cap. The latest data from Refinitiv Econ suggests Russia Urals oil cargoes that are loaded in the first half of April are mostly heading to India's and China's ports. Bengaluru Airport reported strong passenger growth during financial year 2002 to 2023. Bengaluru Airport recorded the highest number of passengers for financial year 2023 on February 26, 114,299 passengers, which is also the highest number of passengers on a single day since the airport opened in 2008. Sensex Nifty follows for second day on selling in oil banking stocks. Going towards the world news, including China offers to facilitate Israel Palestinian peace talks. Sudan's army revival forces agree to 24-hour ceasefire. Russia upheld detention of United States reporter. 10-time Everest climber dies after scaling Annapurna Peak in Nepal. Qatar and United Arab Emirates in process of restoring diplomatic ties. United States diplomatic convoy, European Union envoy isolated. Sudan's Khartoum airport attacked as battle continues. Going towards the science and technology, in calamities hit Karnataka, polls are not a conducive environment to resolve ecological issue. Environmentalists say assurance and promise is for ecologically sensitive regions such as the Western Ghats are primarily aimed at infrastructure and development with the big funding. From insects to trees, over 30 Indian cities participate in Nature Challenge. Participants as the part of the City Nature Challenge. Tiger 24 director Warren Pereira on the strange and tragic life of Ustad the Tiger. The late Ustad Tiger 24, clicked by documentary filmmaker Warren Pereira. Antarctica's heart of ice has skipped a beat, time to take our medicine. And just as a change in our heartbeat affects our whole body, a change to sea ice around Antarctica affects the whole world. At last, there's a famous quotation said by a famous scholar Rabindranath Tagore. whose birth anniversary is 7 May 1861 to 7 August 1941, who was a Bengali polymath who worked as a poet, writer, playwright, a composer, philosopher, and a social reformer and a painter. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with the contextual modernism in the late 19th and early 20th century. Author of the profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of the Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first European, non-European, and the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in the literature. Tagore's poetic songs were viewed as a spiritual and mercurial. However, his elegant prose and magical poetry remain largely unknown outside the Bengal. He was also a fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society, referred to as the Bird of Bengal. Tagore was known by the sobriquets Gurudev, Kobi Guru, and Biswa Kobi. Mr. Rabindranath Tagore says that by plucking her petals, you do not gather the beauty of the flower. Okay, thank you.